Good morning, I am Colton Canada.
And I am Cameron Cox.
Today on the October 11th edition of the WIN News, our first school broadcast of the year, we will have a feature on handling stress,
as well as football highlights in the Sports Corner.
FFA dues are due tomorrow. FFA meat sales will continue until October 23rd. All order forms must be turned in that day.
Teens Make a Difference will be Saturday. If you would like to participate, please sign up in the office by tomorrow. You will need to report to the cafeteria at 8 a.m. Saturday, and the workday will end by noon. Pizza will be served for lunch, and this will definitely be a good reason to get up early on Saturday.
Yes, those involved will be giving back to the community and gaining volunteering hours to put on applications. Speaking of giving, kindness is an essential to having a good school year. Here are Kat Hand and Mallory Maxwell with the first in a series of public service announcements.
Stop! Thank you so much, young lady. You're welcome. Kindness, it always matters.
Kat and Mallory, we should always remember to be kind.
It's time for junior high UIL academics to start practicing for competition. 7th and 8th graders who are interested in competing in chess puzzles need to sign the list outside Miss Levy's room 227. Also, any junior high student interested in editorial writing should sign up outside Miss Cox's room 207.
Juniors and seniors, if you want to attend a college fair in Graham on Wednesday, October 23rd, you must sign up through the Google Forms Miss Graham emailed out. You must be signed up by Wednesday, October 16th in order to go late. Late additions will not be allowed.
Seniors, mark your calendars for financial aid night coming up on Tuesday, October 29th. Representatives from Vernon College will be here to explain everything you and your parents need to know about applying for financial aid. The information is for all schools, not just for Vernon College. Bring a parent and come to our meeting at 6 p.m. October 29th in the auditorium.
Sophomores and juniors in AP English will be taking the PSAT test coming up on Wednesday, October 30th. More details will be sent out in the next few weeks.
October is Principal Appreciation Month. We would like to express our appreciation to junior high and high school principal, Mrs. Mandy Stafford, and elementary and middle school principal, Mrs. Amy Huseman. Our school wouldn't be the same without you.
With the busy school year ahead, stress can get in the way of what's really important. Here's Sarah Kyle on how to handle stress.
This is Sarah Kyle with a feature on how to handle stress.
I handle stress just by crying about it.
I play video games with my friends to get my mind off of school.
I do vegetable and flower gardening. I just recently purchased my own bees and hives, and so I'm going to make my own honey. I'm fixing to get goats so that I can use the milk to make my own cheeses, soaps, lotions, deodorants. I make my own face cream. I take lots of bubble baths. But just being outside, being in nature, just connecting with what God created makes me feel so happy. So that's how I deal with stress.
I try to get away from stuff, whether it's if I kind of disconnect and I just tune in to watch something on TV or do something with my family. That's usually my escape. The other part of handling stress is if I can get a plan, like if I do better when I'm scheduled. So if I know that there's certain things that are going to come up that I have deadlines to meet, those are usually the things that stress me the most. If I kind of put down like a time to schedule in time to work on things. I operate a lot by my calendar, and so I try to set reminders for myself that'll pop up to remind me to do things. So that's a lot of the stuff that helps me deal with managing the stress part.
The best advice I'd give is just to cry about it too.
Don't worry about school too much because God has a plan for you.
Try to find happiness. Go to someone that has positive energy so they can absorb some of that energy and try to feel good about themselves. Get involved in things that make them happy. I teach peace, so come to me. I'll help you find some happiness somehow.
I would say you're not alone. Everybody's stressed. Everybody has different things that stress them out. Find somebody that, if you're overwhelmed by that stress, find somebody to talk to, whether it's me, whether it's friends, parents, a teacher. There's somebody there that can kind of, sometimes just talking about what stresses you out helps kind of relieve some of that stress. And a lot of the time it's a fear of, how am I going to get this done? And so I think if you have things that are stressing you out, if you can kind of talk about it, and then whether that person helps you figure out a plan or not, just sharing that burden with somebody helps take some of that load off of you.
I think you should just stay away from all the haters.
Don't vape, do drugs, or drink, because it's just going to cause problems in the long run.
Avoid negative negatives. I'm a firm believer that like energy attracts like energy. So if you are around negativity, you're going to pull it in, and then you're going to feel it, be it. So you are what you feel. So stay in positive.
I'm going to tell you the standard textbook answer of stay away from the stuff that's harmful to you, whether it's drinking, vaping, smoking, any of that kind of stuff. Stay away from negative influences. Sometimes, you want to be around people who are encouraging for you to do things and do things the right way. And so sometimes if you add in other things that are kind of negative influences, it makes the stress worse, not better.
Now back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Sarah.
The Wildcat of the Week is sophomore Mason Gilmore. During the summer, while he was volunteering at the 4-H Mission Possible camp, he jumped into a swimming pool to save a special needs child who was drowning. Although he ruined his phone in the process, we congratulate him for being a good Samaritan. For today's sport, we have a return of warm weather with a high of 86 degrees. Thunderstorms are possible later this afternoon. A cold front will come in tonight, and the high tomorrow will only be 61 degrees, along with a low of 35. It will be sunny and breezy. Saturday's high is 68 with a low of 48. Sunday will be sunny and warmer with a high of 81 and a low of 58. That's it for your 4-day forecast.
In sports news, the cross-country team competed yesterday in Bowie as they prepare for the district meet on Wednesday in Seymour. The junior high football team will play Windthorst there at 5 today. The JV will play Lindsay and Windthorst following the junior high game. Tomorrow, the varsity volleyball team will host Harold at 4, with the volleyball game right after school. The pep rally will be at 12:50. Bring your glow sticks, since the pep rally will be a blackout as the varsity football team is preparing to black out the Trojans. Carlisburgs for that future. The Wildcats will take on Windthorst tomorrow at 7 here. Good luck to all the Wildcats and Lady Cats competing.
Thanks, Wade. Remember that we are out of school on Monday and that Tuesday we will have an early release. Buses will run at 1 o'clock.
That's it for this edition of the WIN News. Have a great day, and remember, learners today,
leaders tomorrow.